God damn it. I gotta restart that entire thing. Hey. First things first, I would like to say, we are going to start off. I am going to play a game. I am. Trust me, I will. But, as you can see, my leg is broken. Well, kind of broken. Yeah, well, I'm not good at talking. I always get nervous when I'm talking on like cameras and stuff. Oh my god, my nose is stuffy. Alright, I didn't did any recording before. There we go. My nose is stuffy, by the way. I don't know if you know this. But, I only recorded one thing and finishing editing that one last video I had. I still don't know if I should post it or not because I kind of didn't like how it is, nor made a thumbnail for it. I was thinking about just putting like, an animal on there and just call it a day because I really didn't want to like editing stuff and all that. That's beside all the point. Let me lift my hair up so I can see better. What was? Oh yeah, talking about I will get to the point about my leg, but I keep on doing these long pauses, and it keeps on throwing me off. And I am crooked, as you can tell. Like you see how I'm not like centered. I don't know whether I don't know. I'm probably gonna zoom this in anyway, so you know what I'm saying. But my plans is to make a video right now so I could do another video at the end of this year so I could see the progress I made from just focusing on YouTube a lot, because I did took a semester off to rehabilitate myself, and not only that, I can't walk. I always have a problem talking. I won't be able to work easy, so I got a lot of time in my hands right now, which sucks. I can't go outside. Well, I can, but right now I'm living with my parents still, which is weird. Well, not weird. I just don't like leaving my mom and dad home alone by themselves, even though I'm home alone by myself. But I think I just like staying close to my family than just moving out. Like there's a part of time when I will move out. Probably not soon. Hopefully not soon. And I don't know, find a better job that I could like to do. Maybe. I don't know. And actually, there's a list of things I actually want to play. There's actually a list of things I want to play and series I want to make. I thought you guys could see my hands from down here, but you can't. Let me actually adjust you. That's actually a lot better. Oh, wow, I should have started that off. Alright. When the fuck did I get muscular? Oh, hold on. My body's crooked. Like, you see this? Hold on. There we go. Like, you see this? I probably need to blur this out. I'd be like, yeah. Oh no, hold on. Never mind. They're getting flimsy. First things first. I got a new monitor. Let me take a picture of it so I can show you. See, this is how big my monitor is now. Let me get it back on track. I didn't explain this good enough in this part, so I'm gonna do it. So what I was trying to say in this part is about it. This is like a whole day later. Here again, I'm sorry. I'm just not good explaining. Let me restart this. Let me restart it. Let me restart this. Let me get this. I sort of got me shooting. But oh, as you see, I can sit on a regular chair now. I don't need a wheelchair. Well, but it's like a day later after this. I made the video about, or recorded it about, what's that? On the 8th, so Thursday. That was when JJK came out and I was making JJK jokes about that dude doing in circles and shit, right? But that's beside the point. Let me get back in track. What I'm trying to say is my future content is going to be around, well, actually no, I'm probably not going to do Terraria series. I probably won't be able to do that. I keep probably going to, like, you know, lose track and all. However, I am going to do Metal Gear. Alright. That one is probably a little bit too late for me to do. But, whoever cares. I was thinking about, I did record Amanda 3. But I didn't like it. And I didn't like how it would come out either. So, I don't know what to do there. Oh! Five Nights at Freddy games. I'm thinking about doing all the Five Nights at Freddy games. Five Nights at Freddy 1, 2, 3, 4, Sister Location, and not only that, the Simulator. And Five Nights at Freddy How Wanted. Well, not Wanted, but the other ones. But let's see here. Oh! Matter of fact, since Halo's coming, since we all this discussion of Halo, I might do Halo, like play Halo a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not 6 though. I don't really like 6. But was there 6? I don't really know. But there's one thing Oh! Fallout. I want to make a Fallout game too. I want to do a Fallout episode before, like, the end of the series. Like, there was a series coming out. It did came out, which I have not watched it yet. So I keep on looking right here when I should be looking at you. But so I am thinking about doing that. That goddamn minute. It's what? It's just cricket. I should have just left it there, but who cares? You know what I'm saying? But what was saying? I'm not gonna continue that other game, Indica. Yeah, Indica. I wasn't gonna continue doing that. I really like the story of it, but it's like something that I can't like record for. Because of how long and boring it is. And what else? What other game I can play? Red Dead. I could do a series. That's a good idea. I should do Red Dead. Red Dead 2, matter of fact. I'd probably get back to playing all the Resident Evil games. Probably. So. Oh, and 5K. SCP game. Got an update. So I might play that too. But one game I am for sure playing is Fallout 4. That is one game I'm for sure gonna make a video of. And if I don't, stab me. I want you to come in my house and rob me. But I probably. Either way, I 100%, and I meant every word of this, I will be playing Fallout. Fallout 4, I will play it. Matter of fact, that will come out after this video. So, that's all I need to say. So, Fallout 4, Terraria is not like guaranteed. Alright, get Fallout. Damn, I meant to say Terraria. Terraria is not guaranteed. I can tell you that. Terraria is not guaranteed. All the Five Nights at Freddy games. Half-Life. You know what? We're gonna play all the we're gonna play 1 and 2. I feel like that will work. Playing Half-Life. Detroit, maybe? Nah, maybe not. Right now. I'm just looking at my lab. I'm just looking through my library. Batman, Lego Batman. Matter of fact, we gotta. I gotta do recording at least one of these games before the actual Lego Batman come out, because oh god, that was a part of my dreamhood. I'm playing it, no ifs, ands, or buts. And the bad part is it's $70, and I'm broke. Gang of Dragons. This is a game I want to play. This right here. It's coming soon, but I don't know when it's coming out, which is a bummer. But either way, let's get back on track. But bad part is, I will say this: I don't have a good PC. I only got $1,000 PC. All right, it's not like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. I'm broke, so I went to 1,000, which so far it been handling a great amount. And I'm thinking about just getting another PC because I heard that, you know, AI stuff is happening. I should put a camera down here so I can look at it, but you know, let's see here. That should be all I covered up for now, and the next part should be me going over what happened to me. Sorry, I'm looking at. I'm watching the new trailer. What the fuck? What? Why is he? Hold on. Wait. Let me show you something. Yeah, this beat go hard and all. Watch this. Watch. Why the fuck did he do that Sonic spin? That was who's that? Who was that? Like, what the fuck? Why did he just did it? Like everyone else was doing some cool shit, right? But then we got this one guy wanna stick out so bad that he start jumping in the air and start doing a Sonic and he start doing a what's it called? A spin dash? He was doing a whole ass spin dash in thin air, and that shit hurt. I accidentally kicked my own leg on accident. Let's get back to the story. You know what I'm saying? Now, the reason why I'm making this video of all, I'm not good at being in front of cameras, because I never thought I was, you know, pleasing to look at.
Man, I'll be crying if I look like that too, bro.
Who said that? I should really make scripts for this, so I could just read them off, because I don't have any script. This is all coming off from a dome, alright? This is coming off from my head. So, this is like the realest me that you could get. Antisocial, don't like to talk, don't like to do anyone, don't like to bother no one, don't do drugs, not even alcohol. I'm not even old enough to have alcohol. I don't gangbang, I don't talk to women, I don't talk to bitches, I don't get bitches. Okay, let me actually get serious for once. How I broke my leg? I got hit by a car, a gay nigga car. So I don't know why I put that in, but I got hit by a car. and it broke my legs. How it happened? I was on a Honda Navi. If you don't know what it is, it's like a miniature bike, kind of, but it don't really go as fast. Luckily, it didn't go as fast because I always trying to work my ass off to get a faster bike. But then I'll end up losing all the money to buy that bike into like a piece of shit car. But that's beside the point. I keep on saying that's beside the point, but now and then I always keep on saying that. That's like that's like my catchphrase. But see, I keep on saying but. I can't stop saying but. No, okay. Ain't okay. Like I can't stop doing neither. Now, okay. I don't. Ow! Fuck, that hurt. I'm starving, by the way, if you don't know. So that's why I'm kind of sluggish and thirsty. But, okay, let's get to the story of how I broke my leg and the journey of getting my leg repaired. So, what happened was, I was on a Honda Navi, right? I was on a Honda Navi, which is a mini bike, I guess. And I was going to get gas before I went home. So I passed up my house. I went to the gas station that was like closest to my house, right? The gas station was by a highway. And while I was getting to that gas station, there was apartments, right? The apartment's gonna come in soon. Don't worry about that. But I was going to the gas station. I went in there. This guy keeps on talking to me, but he smelled like fucking ass. So I didn't want to talk to him. Which, that was a big ass regret on my part. And so I got my gas. And I drove off. Now, hold on. Let me make sure that if I know, the editing me knows, use this big ass space right here to put, stuff right there. So I'm gonna put this in a video too. So hope to God you do that, please. But so I was driving and there was no four-way. It was actually a three-way turn. One is like coming from. Okay, so it's too damn small. Okay, so there was one it was like this, right? That's how it was. Please tell me you drawing this. So it was literally basically it was like a straight line, but there was like a turn on my right side. So I was driving and there was a car. He went in the middle and stopped, right? He stopped. So I drove. So I kept on going. Like, oh, he stopped. Okay. So I kept on going until he son go. I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. I always told you I'm not good in front of cameras, man. I'm not good in front of cameras, nor talking. So I'm not saying this was scary. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna lie, it was scary. It was the terrifying thing in my life, but I was dead. And then I was driving, and then the car, like, as close I got, he all of a sudden just drove right in front of me, he turned in front of me. I didn't have enough time to stop. So I would try to slam on my brakes, and it didn't work. So I got hit. I flew over his car. Well, not flew. I tumbled over his car. Luckily, I didn't break his windows. I hope to God, I wish I broke his fucking windows. All the reason why I'm being this angry because of what he said after he hit me. You know what this nigga said to me? He said, and I quote, "Oh my God, watch where you're going."
When you wake up and look in the mirror, you stupid.
He broke my leg. He tried to pin the blame on me until people start surrounding the place, and then he switched up his story, talking about the sun was in my eye. I didn't see him there. Why did you do that? Why did that happen? Okay, and then I kind of keep on doing that so he doesn't like delay. But so after he hit me, right? So that just made me lose focus on what I was talking about. So after he hit me, the people was surrounding me. The people start like blocking the way, make sure no cars was going to hit me or something like that. Any of that, right? So all that happened. So there was no wait. I was thinking I don't remember what. I hate when I get distracted, and the next thing you know, I lose focus and I lost where I was. Oh yeah, the guy literally said, and I quote, the sun was in his eyes. No, the fuck it wasn't. Whenever when I said there was apartments on the right, like when I'm coming from the gas station, the apartments was blocking the sunlight. He was sitting, so that means he was right there, sitting there, waiting for another nigga dick pic. That was crazy. He was sitting there waiting for a whole nother text. That's why you don't text and drive, kids. You see, that's not the bad part. He don't got insurance. He drive a beat up Corolla and hit me with his fucked ass car. And not only that, you don't got insurance? Fuck is you But it was some stuff about something about how cars like this, car like that are insurance, which I'm not good at explaining with that. But yeah, I'm not good explaining with those stuff. I was thinking, and my dad came, and he was pissed. He was rightfully so, because a nigga that broke my leg. So, first off, I think I broke like somewhere up here, right? Up here, this is the one place I felt broke, alright? The other part was in my like shins, right? Right here. Yes, I know my feet is disgusting. Don't talk about it. But it was right here. So, I keep on like cutting myself off by just losing focus while talking. So, only thing I felt was like my shins burning, like stinging, burning. And then my upper thigh, I couldn't feel my upper thigh no more. I couldn't feel it. Like I was trying to get up, and then I realized my leg is shaped weird. As in like instead of it like being like this, you know? I don't know if you can see this. Instead of it like this, like a straight, it had a curve right here. A slight curve right here. Before I got up, that is the first thing I noticed. Like, wait, hold on a sec. Was my leg supposed to be curving like that? And then it clicked to me. He broke my leg. My leg was broken. And mind you, actually, one thing I did plan to do, like, before that even happened, well, I went to work out on that same day, and I'll finally be able to deadlift 4 plates, and I squatted 3 plates. That same day. That same day, I'll be able to squat 3 plates and deadlift 4 plates. Now I can't do that shit for a long ass time because my leg is broken. But, anywho, that's already, like, beside the point. I'm getting close to be able to go to rehab. Well, not rehab. Rehabilitation, actually. To walk again. Which, bad part is, I need to get my knees to, like, bend in a certain way. Since it's like, it could bend this far. Like, I kid you not. I'm not even holding it like this. That's how tight my knees is. So this is how much I'd be able to get from bending my knee. I'm trying my best to touch the back of the... Get the fuck out of the way. I'm trying my best to touch the back of it, right? I'm trying my best. But with this leg, I could do it. But with this, I'm trying my best to touch the back. Wait, hold on. So, right now, the ambulance came. I was frantically scared as shit, honestly. And then, bad part was, I know what I'm finna say will sound stupid and sound crazy. Mind you, I'm always a safe bike rider. I'm always doing safe stuff. And I always make sure I'm doing the right thing so I don't get pulled over, right? But I wasn't wearing my helmet at that time.
Oh!
I know.
Get your black ass out of here! Nigga, get your black ass out of here!
And you're probably saying, like, why was you not wearing a helmet? Why was you not wearing a helmet? You know people die like that? You don't think I know that? I almost died like that. I almost died like that. You think I don't notice? Like, I already got pessimistic. Not pessimistic. I already got chewed out by a lot of people, including the fucking nurses who damn near nosy as shit. But there's a lot of people who was on my ass about that. Rightfully so. Well, rightfully so. Alright? I didn't sue the guy. That's the thing. I didn't sue that guy, but we still got paid somehow. Someone did pay about our leg. So now it wasn't worth it of just suing the guy because now my leg had been paid off. So that's a good thing, right? Yeah. I don't know who it was or what company it was, but someone already paid off my leg. The hospital. I hate mostly the ER. I hate everyone in that fuck ass ER, dude. I don't like saying hate. I really don't like saying hate. Because I'm grown enough to say. Because I'm grown enough to understand not a lot of people gonna like me. Or like others. So I don't like to say hate. But I fucking hate those white bitches in that ER though. I really fucking do. One of them won't shut the fuck up talking about some, oh, you said, I was like, oh, no, please, no, please, no. And the other one is just yelling at me. And the others, you just sat there quietly. So, and I gotta fucking do this. and they came in, brought me in for some X-raying. Right, I can't get up since my leg was broken. So they did this thing where they pick up a blanket. Right, they used the blanket to pick me up. So it hurt like hell when they did it, and there will be uneven, and it's unevens because I can feel my leg, I can feel the bone moving in my leg. I can feel the bone like rolling around in my leg, and that shit hurts because it making more problems for me. So, which caused a lot more pain, and I keep on spacing out a lot. And what else? My lips are so red. The nurses. One of the nurses lifted my leg up high enough, and it hurt so bad that I started squirming around. And it turns out I actually just love tapped someone without knowing because I was in pain, and it hurt so damn much. And then next thing you know, I got chewed out for hitting the nurse on accident. And then the other nurse was talking about some. Oh, he's like, yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am. You know what? Never in my life I want to shoot a place up in my life, bro. This is why shootings happens. Because y'all niggas like this. You acts all tough and all this shit. And the second that nigga pull out a blicky, and y'all know like. Okay, I think I'm going a little too far with this. But let's get back to the story. And so I went upstairs. So they put me in the bed. Another bed. Oh no, actually, they actually had to redo it again because they messed up. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I was standing still, and they tried to blame it on me like I was moving around and shit. I don't know. But they had an attitude the second I gone back in there. Don't do the job then! I didn't ask to break my fucking leg! Who the fuck wanna feel this? But then, I went upstairs. As I was going upstairs, I got in the... well, nothing actually happened. I just went upstairs. I got on the bed. Another bed, since they put me in. They had to do that cloth thing again. And you know the bad part? The bad part is I felt my bones moving again. I felt it I felt it just doing this. My bone was, oh yeah, I forgot to mention. My bone was pushed inwards. The broken part was pushed inwards, mind you. So it was doing this shit for like, I don't know, every time I get moved around. But I think I have some photos of me being in the hospital. So, oh.
Don't lose your way.
Yeah, they put like a little attachment thing, which they put me in like a little. Well, they gave me a little thing to put on my leg, and they put like another some weight on the other side, so my leg can stop doing this. So I can stop doing this and do this. It didn't hurt, honestly. I'm surprised it didn't hurt. Well, as much. Okay, now the time that I had, the time that I was in the hospital, it wasn't that bad, honestly. It could have been worse. Like all the nurses that wasn't from the ER was nice, calm, and collective. There was this one medicine they keep on giving me through the IV. I forgot to mention they gave me an IV, which I couldn't eat for a while. So they gave me that, and woo! That feels nice. Like, never in my life I wonder why people do drugs and stuff like that, right? Until they hit me with one of their medicine, which I don't even know what the hell it was. I still don't know what the hell that was. But I do know for a fact, when they shot me up with that, I was dazed. And I was dazed, right? I was so dazed that I couldn't even focus talking to no one. When I was going to surgery, really not that much happened, nothing big deal. It just, you know, of course I wasn't awake. Bro, when they give me the medicine to put me to sleep, I wasn't expecting to work like that good. Hey, like literally, like the doctor said, hey, we're gonna put some medicine in your IV so you could go to sleep for a little longer, right? Let me get this word out the way. For a while, all right? So you know what it said? I said, okay then. All right. So they gave me it. I didn't feel it because sleep medicine don't really affect me as much. It really doesn't, which is crazy to think about. Like it takes like a while for me to feel dazed, and it took like 10 minutes. The doctor came in, said, "All right, Matt, you ready? All right, Matt, you ready for your medicine?" So I was like, "Yeah, medicine? What are you talking about?" And the second she opened her mouth, I blinked, and I was back upstairs where the room I was in. How did that work? I was literally downstairs getting ready to go through surgery, and I blinked for a second, and I was back upstairs. What the fuck happened? Like, I kid you not, I was this. Dad, I'm so scared. I don't know what happened. It's okay, son. It's okay. All right, Matt. Are you ready to go through surgery? Yeah. Like, yuck. Then afterwards, it been a long time, and then I got to see my cousin. Right? I see my cousin. He's in the military now. He probably gonna get sent off soon. Hopefully not. I really hope not. But he finna get So all my cousin came, my uncle came, my grandma came, my girlfriend never came because you know why? Because I don't get bitches. But all that happened. My dog came to see me too while I was there. And what else? Nothing else really happened in the hospital. Oh, I'll finally be able to see my stitches while I was in there. But it wasn't stitches, there were staples. There were fucking staples. No wonder why I feel something. No wonder why I sometimes feel like it's cold in my leg. Oh, matter of fact, speaking of, I'm part cyborg bird. I can't speak because I'm starving. I'm slobbering everywhere like a freak ass animal. But so they put titanium in my bones, right? Which is, it sounds crazy enough, but they put titanium in my leg and it hurt like hell. They trying to see how I could get around a lot. I'm slobbering around again. I'm sorry, I'm starving. So we tried different methods of seeing how I'll be able to walk. So until we got to, these. And they were taking turns sleeping the night, like at the hospital. It was kind of nice seeing all of us get together. And then the day that we leave from the hospital, nothing really major happened. They just talk about how they're gonna see us again later, which I did tell them. I think it was like next week or 2 weeks later. They took the staples out, and they was like, "Don't walk on this leg until a certain week, a certain day it was, which is next week. I finna go back to the doctor's office next week for rehabilitation, and hopefully I'll be all right. I'm probably gonna add this in the video. Well, I'm probably gonna add the update into the video because I didn't have a good Christmas. I had a horrible Christmas because I had to drive, because I was in the back seat in my mother's car driving to Louisiana to see my grandparents and shit. And you wanna know something crazy? They're doing construction work over there on the highway. And you know what happened? This happened.
I want you to be mine again, baby.
Like, imagine that with your leg broken already, just minding you, just in the back seat, and the next thing you know, this happens. God damn! So we did bring him because I took him after we got to the Momo house. I'll call my grandma Momo. So that's all what happened. So the plan is, actually, there's no plan. I should probably end this off with something. Oh, matter of fact, before I end this off, I actually want to do one last thing. I want to talk to my future self. All right. You're probably going to a whole different name because I've always been struggling picking names. And I don't know what to call it. I don't know. You probably went through a whole new name change because you're not good at keeping a name. How I know that? Because I'm you, obviously. Don't you tell me you forget about me. And you're probably going to say, when did I take that video? You know where you took that video, damn it. But, anywho, that's beside the point. I want you to know one thing and one thing only. Remember what your father told you. It's okay to be scared. It's not okay to bottle up your feelings, though. If you do that, then worse things can happen. Alright? So, that's what I want to tell you. And I was getting ready. I don't know if I should tell you what I was thinking when I got hit. I don't know if I'm going to add this in or not, but I probably should because I want to remind you what type of person you were back then after you graduated from, high school. Wow, while you was 20 actually. Whenever when Adrian, well, fuck, I gave up my government, damn it. Well, whenever you told your cousin called you the other day, talk about don't tell your mom about him coming home or anyone, right? Well, as soon as Thanksgiving, almost like 2 days until Thanksgiving, you got hit by a car, and you wasn't. Here's the crazy thing: you wasn't thinking of. You didn't think of like, oh, I'm gonna die, or oh no, this is the last thing, and all that. You wasn't thinking that, which is oddly weird. You was thinking about what people will do after you was gone, which is, I never heard anyone talk about that, nor mention that at all. You would just literally talk about I really hope everyone will be alright, or if I die, I, like, you, instead of you saying, I don't want to die, like, thinking of you don't want to die yet, I know I'm dragging this on a lot, but you was mostly thinking about, I don't want to leave no one behind yet, or I'm not ready to leave them yet, and mostly you was thinking about your cousin, and you was mostly saying stuff like, oh no, my cousin, I won't be able to see my cousin again for a long time. And I might get a little emotional because this is actually the first time how easily life can be taken from someone. Even if it's not intentionally, it can still be taken so easily. So, I want you to know no matter what you're going through, you always remember that you went through worse. And you're probably going through a breakup right now, so, or you probably just, you know, talking about some, I don't know what to do no more. I'm struggling, man. I'm all over the place. You're probably thinking of that, right? Well, guess what? You be alright. You always be alright. I know. Hopefully my dad is still with you before then. But just remember what dad been teaching you, right? Fuck it. Sorry, I'm crying. You know, I wasn't supposed to be crying because boys don't cry, you know what I'm saying? But Dad did say it's okay to cry too. So hold on, let me cheer myself up before I end this shit, man. Hold on. Because that shit literally made myself cry. Let me actually end this off with some good. Instead of just, I don't like ending stuff with, I don't like, hold on. I don't like ending stuff with sad endings. But I will end this with a happy ending. I will say the word of the day. The word of the day is fucking spin move, bitch! Motherfucking spin move!